Good evening. I almost didn't make a video today, but we're not gonna do that. So I trained Muay Thai this morning, but since I didn't record it, I'm gonna share a little bit of stuff that I'm working on with the jab, a certain type of jab. So let's get into it. So one of my favorite fights to study is the fight between Sonny Liston and Muhammad Ali. The first one specifically, I really like the head movement, but I also like studying Muhammad Ali's jab. So he does a certain type of jab, and I'm going to show that to you. So he does this jab where you have your toe on the ground, and it's just like if you're doing a hook, you come around and you're circling, like that, right? But instead, he's doing a lead hand, and it just kind of like flicks out. So in order to accomplish that, the energy starts with the toe pushing off the ground. So you can see my heels kind of lifted up, and I push off the ground, and as I push off the ground, I get into a bladed stance. So here we are. I'm already kind of bladed, but then as I go all the way out, it straightens out even more. So you can see my profile changing, and that allows me to kind of shift around. So you can see me go whoosh, 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 right? And I can move around, and then if I want to come back with my cross, whoosh, whoosh, I just turn my body over, and that gets a lot of extension. So I think you can see, I'm not wearing my glasses, but you can see that the reach that I have with my cross is sufficient, right? So I can get in there and mess with you, and I can also turn my body over when I need to. Now, it's really good to learn a technique, but it's also important to experiment with it and know when it's appropriate to use it and when it's not. And so I'm using this in a context where you can kick. You can kick to the legs, you can kick anywhere in the body, right? What I discovered is that I can do this when I'm trying to move back, and I can do it a little bit when I'm moving forward, but it's more of a, I want to do like a stepping jab when I'm going forward. But I think where it's most appropriate from what I've experienced thus far is just circling and moving to the side. Because if I stand still and I'm trying to do this to somebody, I can get leg kicked. It's just a vulnerability because I have to shift my weight onto my front leg to stabilize. And so that's where I'm at. I'm working with it a little bit. There might be a way to solve for this, but until then, just step. That's the correct, I think, for me. And then I can shift my weight back and get my knee up if I need to check. Okay, that's it. Take care, guys.